Hello guys, this is Junaid Khan and I hope you all in a good state of your health. Okay, I'm back with a new video for the playlist in which I was teaching you that how you can work with the Google Maps in Flutter application. So in today's video, I will teach you and I will show you that how you can work with the Google search places in your Flutter application. So let me show you that what we are going to do. When you click on this button, it will ask you to type anything. So let's type USA. And when you click on this, it will take you to that specific point with a snippet on the marker. So that's what we are going to do. And it will benefit you in the long run, because if you want to develop an application in Flutter, then most probably the chances is that you require a location from the user, and you want to give him or her the option to search the place if the current location is not working for the user, so you can search for it. So this video will benefit you in the long run. Okay, so without wasting time, let's move forward. Okay, so we will work with our previous project, and I also uploaded this project on GitHub, and I shared the URL of this project in the description of the previous videos. You can fork this project and work with it. Okay, so for this video, we need to create a new screen for the search places. I am creating a new Dart file with a name search places screen, like this. Okay, and we need to create a stateful class search places screen, like this, and we need to press Alt Enter and import material. Okay, so after that we need to open our browser and search for Google Places, and open pub.dev and search for Google Places, and we will see which package we are going to use. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one looks fine. Okay, so we need to copy this package and go to our project again. Pub-get. Okay, then after this we need to minimize this, close this, and we need to create a new button so we can navigate to this screen. Control C, and here we will change the search places screen. Search places. Yeah, okay, done. Okay, so now we have to work on the screen, and for this, first of all, we need to work on the build function. We will change it to scaffold, app bar, title, text, and Google search places, like this. And for the body, we have to use stack, because the suggestions will be in the stack form, so that's why we have to use stack here. Google map children, yeah, Google map initial camera position. So for this we need to create a variable here, static const camera position initial camera position and for the target we need to use lat long, its default class. Latitude and longitude, for the latitude and longitude you can pass any value here, and for the longitude the same, -122.08574 like this, and zoom value 14.0 like this. So this will be our initial camera position. And if you remember that we need to show the markers on it, so we need to create a list, a set of markers, markers list, because we need to show a marker on the map when we click on the suggestion, so it will point out to that specific place. Markers list, and map type dot normal, and on map created we need to pass the controller here, Google Map and for the controller we need to create a global variable here, Google Map controller here. I'm defining it as late because it will initialize in the build function. That's why we need to pass late here. If I just remove it, then it will ask me to initialize it. So that's why I'm passing a late type here. We will pass the value of Google Map controller from like this. Okay. And now we need to create a button, elevated button for the search places, handle press button. I'm passing, I have to create the function for this here, const text search places. Okay, now we need to create a function, handle press button, future void handle press button async, and like this. Okay, so we need to prediction and p places autocomplete dot show. Okay, so here we need to pass our API key, and for this we need to import package Google Maps web service / places dot dart. So we need to import this, then it will show you. Okay, and for the context is correct, and for this we need to create Google const k Google API key, and we have to pass a value of our API key here, k Google Map API key, like this. And after that we need to show on error what we need to define here. So we need to create a function on error. Let me complete this first. Mode and we need to pass the mode value here. So for the mode, we need to create a variable here, mode dot overlay. So you can use two modes, full screen and overlay. So what I'm using is overlay, and you can use a full screen mode as well. It will take you to another screen, and it will once you click on the prediction, it will goes back to your parent screen again. So you can use any mode if you want, depending on the requirements. So right now I want to use overlay, so I just set the mode to overlay. And after that, you need to pass the language, and I'm passing EN, which means English. Strict bounds. If you need to create any bounds for the prediction, so you can pass the bounds value here. Types, if you need to get the prediction of the some specific types of the places, so you can pass the types like hospital, restaurants, like this here. But I need the predictions of every any place, so that's why I'm just passing the empty array here. Decoration, it will create the decoration once you click on the search places button. The search bar you were seeing for decorating it, for decorating that specific status search bar, you can pass the decoration here. Okay, so input decoration, and hint text, search, and focused border, outline, input border, and border radius dot circular, 20, and border side color would be colors dot white. Okay, like this. And after that, the input decoration, I think it's ending here. You can pass components. Components. So this is a very important part. Okay, so here you need to pass the components. So what are components here? So these are basically the restriction on the predictions which you will see upon clicking the search places. So you can pass the country's ISO codes here. So component like this, component dot country pk. I need to import this. Future prediction component. Oh, I misspelled it. Okay, like this, components. And now we need to create the on error function. Void on error, places auto complete, response, and response like this. And if the error occurs while, for example, if the API key you have entered is not valid, so on these type of errors, this will helpful for you. So for showing a snack bar or anything like this, so you need to create a scaffold key. So for this I am creating a new scaffold key here. Let me create it here. Final home scaffold key and global scaffold state, like this. Sorry, global key. Okay, so we can create a key like this here, and we can pass this key here, home scaffold key, and here we can show the snack bar, home scaffold key dot current state dot show snack bar, text response dot error message, like this. Alt enter, I think so, yeah. Like this you can show a snack bar if the error occurs in your suggestions or predictions. Okay, after this we need to show our prediction, because right now it's only getting the predictions, it's not showing us right now. So we need to create a method for display prediction, and we need to pass this value p here, and also our home scaffold key dot current state, like this. And here we need to create a display prediction method, Google Maps places Google Maps places, like this. Here you need to pass your API key again, okay, Google API key, and you need to pass API headers, await const Google API headers dot get headers, like this. And we need to make this async, and this should be future void. Okay, so we need to import this, I think so, Google API. Okay, for getting the Google API headers, you need to this class, you need to import this in your Dart screen package, Google API headers, Google API headers dot Dart. This class is automatically imported in this package, so you don't need to install any other package. So like this. Okay, after this you need to show the details of this. So places details response detail await places dot get details by place ID p dot place ID, like this. Okay, yeah, I think so. No, Oh, we need to remove this. Yeah, now it will work fine. And also we need to remove this as well. We don't need this. But why it's showing me an error? Oh, wait. Yeah, like this. Add a null check and done. Okay, so after this we need to get the latitude and longitude of the place on which we clicked. So detail dot result dot geometry null check dot latitude dot location, dot location dot lat. Okay, like in the same way we will get the longitude, detail dot result dot geometry null exception location dot lng, like this. So we get our latitude and longitude. Now we need to pass this latitude and longitudes to our controller, which we had defined, which we already defined here. So we have to point to that specific latitude and longitude with our controller on our Google map. Okay, so markers dot list dot clear, because we need to clear our marker list first, and markers list dot add marker, marker id, and marker id will be const marker id string value 0, position, again latitude longitude, lat and lng. These two values are from this and this variable, and if you need to pass the info window, then you can surely pass an info window here. And after info window, info window, title and detail dot result dot name. This is our place name. Okay, so the marker has been added in our marker list. Now we need to set state, call the set state, and after setting the state, we need to tell controller to animate camera to that specific position dot new lat long zoom, lat long, latitude and lng, and for the zoom value we will pass 14.0 again, like this. So in this way we will first make this search bar for getting the predictions. After that we will display our prediction by following this way. We will pass the value, and from this Google Maps Places class we will get the details of that specific place ID, because from the prediction we will only get the place ID, and by passing this place ID we will get the details of that specific place. And we will, after getting the details successfully, we will get the latitude and longitude of the place. We will clear our marker list, and we will add that latitude and longitude in our markers. We will set the state. We will again call the build function again, and after this we will automatically, if we just comment this line, so it will automatically add the marker, but we need to point to that specific marker, so we will animate our camera to that specific latitude and longitude. So by following this method you can easily implement the Google search places So now we need to install this application in on a real device. So I connected my Redmi Note 8 Pro with my laptop, and after this we need to run our application. And keep in mind that you need to pass, because if you remember that we have created a variable named as Google API key, so you need to pass your API key value in this variable, because if you don't pass this value, if you don't pass up API key value in this variable, so it will show you error. So keep in mind that you need to create an API key from Google's cloud console, and after enabling the Places API from the Google Cloud Console, then you can pass that specific API key here. So keep in mind that this thing. Okay, so when I was trying to install the application, I encountered an error that you need to define your compile SDK version to 32. So no problem, you can open this, and I think so it should be here. No? Okay. Yeah, so we need to change this value to 32. We will stop the application and we will try to install this application again. Okay, so I faced another error while I was trying to install the application. So it's asking me to update my Kotlin version to the latest version. So I will just copy this line, open our browser, paste this, and we will see that what's the latest version for Kotlin right now. Okay, so I think so the latest version is 1.6.10. Okay, so we need to open our Android folder again, app build.gradle, and I hope so it should be here. No, so we need to open another build.gradle. Yeah, we just need to change this value to this, and after doing this we need to install our application again. So our app installed successfully. So let me show you. Okay, so when I click on this button, search places, when I click on this, perfect, and when I search for Proglabs, perfect. Okay, so by following this tutorial, by following this code, you can easily implement Google search places in your Flutter application. One more thing I want to show you, that if you want to get the search results from multiple countries, so you can just copy this, Control C, and you can just pass the USA here. So it will show me the suggestions from Pakistan and USA. I will show you when I click reload again, and when I click on this USA, so as you can see that it's me, now it's showing it is showing me the suggestions from USA and Pakistan both. So if I just cross this in Proglabs, so now you can see that it's showing me the suggestion from Pakistan and USA both. So by doing this, you can easily integrate Google search places, and in my next video I'll show you that how you can integrate nearby places in your Flutter application. So till then, take care, and if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, so kindly subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. So and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.